Hello there, and long time no Belch the Bard update. Yeah, so it was kind of a cluster for a bunch of weeks in a row. So I ended up missing 5 weeks in a row for D&D, which hurt so bad. And the first week that was supposed to make it back, that fifth week, I ate something and my stomach hated me. So no idea what happened in that 5 week span, but so the first time back, I officially determined that I needed new dice because I was rolling terribly. I have a +4 for initiative, and I it was just bad. I rolled an 8 with my +4. But it was funny because that round somebody else got an 8, somebody else got a 9, and somebody else got a 14. So I think we were kind of doomed from the start. We ended up fighting some badgers, and like multiple of them. Like I think it was like a little herd of them. And then we came across some wow, my brain is completely blanking. If I seem a little off at the moment, it's because I just had a shoot for work and I just ate like a totally unhealthy burger with poutine on the side, and I'm like in a carb fog at the moment. We Oh, that's what it was. I remembered the word. We encountered some basilisks, which was interesting because, if you look at a basilisk in the eye, you turn into stone or get petrified. So, one of our party members got petrified right away. He was able to roll to get out of it. And then when I went to attack, I got petrified as I was attacking. So I was stuck in my little archer pose. And I rolled to get unpetrified, but I still couldn't move. And our party had to keep going. Well then, had to get carried, and we determined that I was just being, kind of fireman carried, but I'm like this up to the air. But whatever. We ended up coming into another encounter, and we heard somebody else come along our path. So I'm like, why don't you just hold me in front of you instead, so that I can be like this in the front and kind of be like a shield for you guys and kind of look intimidating for you. Which didn't really help. I ended up rolling to get on whatever it was whatever I was. And we ended up getting into a bunch of water, and we found a raft, which was convenient because I'm short and the water was deep. And sorry, my brain just went to Lords of Waterdeep. So we're going down the river and we see one of the little mushroom dudes, and he's being attacked, and we're like, no, because one of our NPCs at one point was one of these little mushroom dudes, and his name was Stool, and we miss Stool, so let's go save this guy. So we go over to the shore, and we have to backtrack at this point because we were kind of moving downstream and trying to move aside, blah blah blah. But we ended up not being able to make it there in time, which is really sad because little mushroom dude died. And so I'm like, can we at least have a funeral for him? Bury him, say a couple of nice words, which ended up being a good thing. Because we were having this little mini funeral, and then one of his friends or neighbor or something, an acquaintance, saw us and was kind of like, what are you doing? So we told him, and he ended up taking us back to the town, to his town, and they ended up being really nice to us there, all these little mushroom dudes. And they were really nice because they saw that we tried to help and that we had a funeral for him. they had to tell the townspeople, towns mushrooms, towns shrooms, whatever. Um, and they let us stay for the night, which is nice. They fed us, and they fed us like mushrooms, which is kind of odd. Um, but then we ended up having to go on our way because I guess we're trying to find this portal that we were given a map to, that should get us back to the surface. We've been underground this entire time, which is not cool because I play a halfling, and halflings cannot see in the dark, like, at all. So that's, last thing before I end the video. We also encountered a water troll. And so we were on a raft and kind of drifting along, and then we came to a dead stop. It ends up that we kind of like landed like this on the water troll, and he started, clawing at us. We defeated him, which was awesome. I got to use my oath bow, of which I've officially decided what my oath is to use the oath bow. And for those of you who have watched Arrested Development and know Steve Holt, my oath is oath bow. Which I used many, many times because it's funny just to go, oath bow. Anyways, I should be making D&D again this week. Hopefully, unless something blows up, as it kind of tends to do for some reason. So I guess that is all for now, and I will see you next week. Bye!